everybody kind of knows that the number one flight risk from the shadow cabinet was Robert Jenrick. I mean, I don't think there was a massive, that in itself was not a massive surprise. If it has been basically a blunder in the way that it looks like it might have been, then that's actually, in the grand scheme of things, pretty decent news for Kemi Badenoch, I think, because she's been able to take a little bit of control over this now, and the headline is not Jenrick defects to reform, but Badenoch sacks Jenrick. I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's still not a good news story for her either, to be honest with you. I tell you what I think is quite interesting about this, and I think it's something that Reform really need to be wary of. There's a bit of an inevitability that Tory Reform defections are what you would expect. But if you look at the way the vote share is going, we know that Reform are taking huge numbers of votes from Labour. We know that Reform's voter base is not necessarily the same as the traditional Tory voter base. It's actually a pretty working class voter base in pretty working class areas. It's quite Boris-like, but it's not necessarily particularly Tory-like. And the point I'm trying to make is that the bigger the flow of defections from the Tory party to Reform, the more Reform looks like the Tory party 2.0. That might not be very good for its voters and the expanding part of its voter base. They might not want that particularly. I think Farage needs to really be more strategic about who he's taking. I was thinking this when Zahawi defected at the weekend or the start of the week or whenever it was as well. He needs to be careful about who he takes. The big thing now for Farage, in my view, would be to get some defections from Labour. That's strategically what I'd be looking to do if I was him.